Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, my sources, for letting me know. Let me know the punk is still crying, bitching, and complaining. But also, thank y'all for also letting me know that the punk constantly contradicts himself in all his videos. And it's funny that for a punk that claimed he don't watch my shit, he believes he knows what I do over here on my channel. But then again, the punk is so scared to address me direct. This is why he has to this is why he has to come at me subliminal, completely subliminal. And which let me go ahead and say this. Hey, Big Punk Triple X, you're not hurting my feelings here, dude. You're not. So why are you scared? But then again, I also heard that you gave out such a retarded fuck ass excuse to why you didn't want to mention me. But we all know the truth to that. So let's hear what the punk has to say.
It's kind of like that clown who want to talk to me, talking about Big J's one sided. Negro, you in no position to talk to anybody.
Yeah, your retarded fuck ass ain't stopping me, nigga. And no, Big J, get out your motherfucking feelings. Because as I told you last time, you are scared to call out that other side. And we all know it's true. That's the reason why you're triggered. This is the reason why you're crying, bitching, and complaining right now. And as I told you, Big J, you got to go back in time to the last time you addressed that other side because you're not consistent. No, dude, you're not consistent on that. And as I also told you, if MGTOWs are a hate group, then that other side is a hate group too. And I showed so many receipts. Oh, wait, I forgot you don't watch my content. But you think you know what goes on over here. No. You don't know what goes on over here. That's why you on your channel have to guess each and every time. And as a result, you constantly make a goddamn retard of your goddamn self in the process. But let's hear the bitching right now.
You see, this internet and the lack of and how our education system is so corrupt, and our education is so messed up that we help create conditions for a group of losers online to meet up.
But wait a second, Big J. In your words, we fucked up. And yes, I do agree. The education system is fucked up. But remember, Big J, you said we fucked up. So with your same logic right there, if you claim we are losers, then what does that make you? Damn sure ain't a winner, nigga. You yourself is also a loser, trying to call other people losers. No. Don't get mad. Don't get in your feelings. Don't start crying, bitching, and complaining, Big J. If we're losers, you're a loser. Remember your words. We fucked up. That includes you too. Let's continue.
Because if it wasn't for the internet, a lot of these men would be in jail or in hell or somewhere getting their act right by the outside society.
Oh, you mean the same internet? You mean the same internet you're begging for Cash App money? The same internet? the same internet that you so helplessly depend on? Man, this is what I find a trip. The same ones want to talk about the internet is the exact same ones who so helplessly depend on the internet. Make that retarded fuck ass logic make sense.
You can't go around here talking about, oh, I was accused. I'm gonna talk to this one specific nigga who I'm talking to. Nigga, you was falsely accused of rape, right? You was falsely
wrong, retarded fuck. And you call yourself and you want to be the highly intellectual retarded fuck on YouTube? No, buddy. And again, you don't watch my content. This is why you have to make guesses of what happened. So let me clue you in on something. You said I was falsely accused of rape. Correction there. I was falsely accused of sexual assault. Does Big Punk XXX know the difference between rape and sexual assault? I doubt it, but let's continue.
Accused of sexual assault, right? Then don't come online, trauma bond, trying to find other MGTOWs to hang around with because and blame all women because you were falsely accused of something.
And don't come at me pretending like you know what I do on my channel and then make a complete retard out yourself when you say things and they turn out to be false. But keep in mind, this is the same Big J XXX who cries and bitches about people lying on him. But notice that he has no problem lying, making shit up. Oh, J.D. Miles was falsely. Oh, I was falsely accused of rape. I was falsely accused of sexual assault. And who the fuck is Big Punk XXX to tell anyone what they can and cannot do? Big Punk XXX don't own YouTube. Big Punk XXX don't run the internet. So if I'm going to jump in here and say what I got to say, I will. And since Big J XXX thinks he knows everything that goes on over here on my channel, you're blaming everybody for what happened to you. Really? Well, Big J, here's what you need to do. Stop making excuses and watch my content. No, punk, don't make excuses. Watch my channel. Look at each and every video and timestamp each and every time I was blaming someone for what happened to me. And the fact that you don't want to call out the bullshit on that other side of the fence, and rather you want to make excuses. I am now starting to think that you're an enabler. Yes, fellas, I'm now starting to think that Big Punk XXX is an enabler. And please forget the noise. I'm on lunch break, so there's going to be loud noises everywhere. No, Big J. You want to make the claim that I'm going at everybody because of what happened to me. Prove your words, motherfucker. Last time I checked, I'm calling out the shit that is happening to other men out here. But it seems like you're the one who has a problem with it. So I'm now starting to look at you as an enabler. But you're the same big punk triple X who cries bitches and complains when people call you a simp and a pander. A Captain Saber hoe. But look at what you're doing. Look at what you're doing, big punk triple X. And I know for a fact you don't watch my content. We all know that for a fact. So all you could do now is assume what I do over here on my channel. You're better off having sources that could go on our channel and tell you what's really being said. But I digress. Let's continue.
No other woman should be blamed for whatever woman had done to you. I'm talking to you, nigga, who feed ducks over there in Colorado. I'm talking.
And who am I blaming for that situation? Big punk triple X. Yeah, I'm talking to you, you cow shit shoveling Texan. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You pig shit shoveling straight out of Texas. Who am I blaming for that situation besides the bitch who falsely accused me? Who else? Bet he can't even name one without me coming back and completely destroying his claim. Let's continue.
You. And if you want to talk to me, you better talk like you got some sense. You better drop your trauma bonding.
But yet you are talking to me, nigga. Look who's talking to me. Crying like a hoe. But you want me to talk sense to you? Too pussy to address me direct. But you want to make demands to me? Damn, you really think you are the shit, aren't you? Now I'm really just starting to think you don't give a shit about people out there in real life. And rather you're doing this shit to build your fucking ego. That also explains why you catch feelings when people challenge you. But keep in mind, Big J, you're the same retarded fuck who wanted to come over here trying to start shit with us MGTOWs. Now here you are crying, bitching, and complaining because the MGTOWs brought it back. You the one who wants to come over here trying to provoke a fight. But now here you are acting like a straight up punk because a fight's been brought to you. As I told you, Big J, you're not as untouchable as you think. But let's continue.
That's what you need to do. Drop your trauma bonding and drop your little and try to be civil.
And the irony in your statement is you want to talk about trauma bonding when you've been trauma bonding for the last 9 years. You trauma bond when the big boys wouldn't let you play baseball. You're trauma bonding because they won't let you, because they won't kiss your ass and let you lead. And you've been trauma bonding about that shit for quite a long time. But you're trying to talk about someone else trauma bonding. When things don't go your way, Big Punk Triple X, you trauma bond. But you want to talk about someone else trauma bonding? And as of right now, you trauma bonding because you want to start something your ass can't finish. But we're over here trauma bonding. Yes, make the retarded logic make sense. Let's continue.
Because all you do is make insults and blame everybody else for what problems you got.
Which is the exact same shit you're doing, Big J Triple X. That's the exact same shit you're doing. And when I insult someone, they deserve it. Not because I want to call, not because I feel the need to. Women out here robbing men, even killing them. That's deserved. Women out here touching kids, no different than the men. They deserve it. Women on social media saying we need to kill all men. They deserve it. But here comes Big Punk Triple X. Want to come in, want to simp for those same women. Wants to cape for those same women. Wants to pander for them same women. And as I also told the punk, you cannot save them all. Nope, you cannot save them all. But I guess Big Punk Triple X needs to know the difference between a woman, a 304, and a bitch. No, he doesn't know the difference. And in the words of Willie D, not every woman is a motherfucking lady. Yeah, I treat a 304 like a 304 and a bitch like a bitch and a lady like a lady. But Big J's so busy trying to save the world one woman at a time, he doesn't even know the goddamn difference. Let's continue. And before I continue, and he turns around and insult women too. No, don't lie on that shit neither, Big J. Because when I was watching your ass, every time a woman come in with a disagreement or they say something they don't like, you diss their asses out too. But you're crying about me and others insulting women. You are no different, Big J. No, don't be scared of that mirror. Look directly into it. Let's continue.
Chad, Tyrone, and Brad are not your problem. Should not be blamed for your issues.
And where in any of my videos am I blaming Chad Tyrone? No, Big J. You're running your mouth. Okay, now point out where I'm doing it. You can. This is why you constantly got to run your mouth, believing that you know what's going on when you don't. Let's continue.
Do you understand? Chad, Brad, and Tyrone should not be blamed for your personal problems.
And that's rich coming from you, Big Punk XXX, who blame Chad, Brad, and Tyrone for your fucking problems and the problems that's going on out here. But you got the nerve to tell me that shit, and I'm not even blaming them. Oh, that's right. You don't watch my content. Let's continue.
Becky, Keisha, Melina, and Maria Ling should not be blamed for what woman that put you in your position.
Now find the videos where I'm blaming Keisha, Ling, Marsha, Lisa, Maria, TT, Taha, CC, BB for my position, Big J. No, this is coming out your pussy lips, Big J. Now back up what you're saying. And as I said, I'm not blaming no one else besides the one that accuses me. But ain't it ironic? Big Punk XXX thinks he knows all about me. But this is the same Big Punk XXX that catch feelings when you try to talk about his life story. Yeah, the irony in that situation. But let's continue.
Whether that's true or not. And I'm going to say something too while we're having this issue.
Don't say whether it's true or not. Be fucking truthful. No, be truthful. So once again, you are now caught in another lie. But you want to cry, bitch, and complain about people lying on you. No wonder why you caught feelings when I said don't tell a lie on me. I won't tell the truth about you. Let's continue.
I don't think, nigga, you are innocent. The way how you talk and the things that come out.
I don't think you are innocent. Who gives a flying fuck what you think, punk? And by the way, if I'm not as innocent as you think, then how come my accuser decided not to show up at the new evidence surfaced? No, Big Punk. You know all about my fucking case. Answer that question, bitch. Why she didn't appeared not once but twice at the new evidence surface proving my innocence. Answer me, bitch! I had to pull that Monty Woodgrain reference. And this is the reason why I said to your ass exactly what I said. This is the reason why men who actually been through those type of situations should not listen to retarded fucks like you. You haven't been in that situation, Big J XXX. This is why you can say what you got to say so fucking freely. But you want to be the same one trying to lecture these men who are falsely accused. And by what purpose? And how? Oh, by shaming them, by ad hominem attacking them, by making them feel like they are guilty when they are innocent, And this is why no man in that situation should ever listen to a retarded fuck like your ass. And yes, by you bringing up that case and trying to put your own spin on it, try to put your own spin on that shit, you already proving to yourself why you should not be taken seriously. So by the end of the day, no one gives a fuck what you think how my case is. Keep your retarded fuck ass shit to yourself. Let's continue.
Well, I don't think, nigga, you innocent. Now change my mind on that.
I just did, retarded fuck. And no, I don't need you to change your fucking mind. Think wherever the fuck you want to think. Because we all know you're full of shit. Everybody knows you're full of shit, and you just proved it. Let's continue.
And the only reason why you can change your mind is to drop your trauma bonding. I'm gonna say it again to you. The only reason you can convince me or anybody else is to drop your trauma bonding and then talk like you got some sense.
I don't need to talk to retarded fuck ass punks like you. And what's there to talk about? You already dead set on what you believe. So even I have that intellect and have that comprehension to understand when you can't talk sense to nobody because they think they know everything. And that's one thing my baby mama taught me, Big J. Oh, wait, Big J. You want to talk about people trauma bonding, but you're trauma bonding. That's right. And as my baby mama once told me, and what she's actually telling the truth. You can't talk to retarded fucks that think they know everything. But in reality, every time they open their mouth, they prove that they don't know shit. So no, I ain't got to prove. Uncle JD don't have to prove shit to your ass. You're the one over here trying to prove something to us. Let's continue.
Other than that, nobody going to believe you. Except for that little small circle you got. And notice I ain't saying your name. Because you don't deserve to be noticed.
Because you're a pussy, that's why. No, tell the real truth, Big J. You don't want to say my name because you're too pussy and chicken shit. Ain't it funny? You have no problem saying Angry Man's name. You have no problem saying BGS Ibmore's name. You have no problem saying Anton's name. You have no problem saying MTR's name. You have no problem saying Mad Head Doctor's name. But when you have to address me, you're so scared. You're so pussified that in order for you to come at me, you got to come at me subliminal. But notice something, Big Punk XXX. I want you to know I'm talking about you. Yeah, that's right. When I need to go at someone, or if I need to challenge someone, I want them to know I'm talking about them. But you got to be subliminal. What you afraid of? What you afraid of, Big Punk Triple X? You're not hurting nobody's feelings over here. But let's continue.
You need to be kept in that box where you belong at.
And are you the one that's going to put me in that box? Yeah, I'd like to see you try that.
And know what boundaries are. That's the reason why I don't believe you. Because you don't know what boundaries are.
So I don't know what boundaries are, but wasn't you, Big Punk Triple X, the one who called yourself crossing the boundaries here? Wasn't you, Big Punk Triple X, the one crossing our boundaries, trying to start shit with us? So it's quite ironic that you got your mouth open talking about those same boundaries you yourself have no problem crossing. Yeah, those same boundaries you're whining and crying about are those same boundaries you have no problem crossing. What's even more comical, after you cross those boundaries and your ass get checked, now you want to come back whining and crying because your ass got checked crossing those boundaries. So nobody's trying to hear shit on that part. Let's continue.
That's part of the reason why though she did what she did to you. Because she didn't know what boundaries are.
You damn right she didn't know what boundaries are. But ain't it funny? All you retarded fucks sat there trying to talk about, oh, how men can't handle rejection. Women can't handle rejection either. How else did I got in that position? She wanted to shoot her shot at a man who was already in a relationship. I refused. I refused. And that's how that shit went down. And no, Big J, I don't give a fuck if you don't believe me. Don't believe me. Go ahead, don't believe me. But I damn sure will not allow you to give out your own version of what happened when your retarded ass was out in Texas, when this shit happened in Oklahoma. In fact, your ass wasn't even in that courtroom, nor was you was at the scene. So why the fuck is you trying to talk about what happened in my fucking case? Answer that. Let's continue.
But anyway, where was I at? Okay?
Yeah, move on. Move along. Move along with what you got to say. And it's funny. It's funny. They don't watch your content, so they think the most wise intellectual, this idea is to be in front of the camera behind their logo, assuming what goes on. And this is the reason why this punk constantly get his ass embarrassed each and every time. Because he can only assume what goes on over here. He can only give out his own conspiracy theory of what goes on over here, but never take the time to watch what goes on over here nor have someone telling him, watching my content and telling them what's actually going on over here. So why does he have his mouth open? Saying lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. But then he catch feelings when a lie gets told on him. He gets triggered when people lie on his punk ass. He gets emotional. Big Punk XXX gets emotional when everybody lies on him. But when he lies on us and when we call him out on his own lie, now all of a sudden he acts no different than the women he cries bitches and complains about. And don't ever talk about my fucking court case again. Mad because you didn't, and yes, I know you're mad because you didn't get the verdict you want. So you could come on YouTube and say, oh look, JD Mel's got accused of sexual assault and he's guilty by it. Yeah, I know you wish that shit would have happened. Too bad it didn't. That's why you're crying about it on your fucking hour-long live stream. But as I told you before, I don't have the problems you have. I don't have to talk shit about people and then hide in my safe space. I don't go after people expecting them not to clap back. All that is you. And there's no point in trying to deny the shit. No point trying to deflect. No point trying to scapegoat other people because you're fucking pussy to take your fucking L's. But that's the problem. That's a problem when it comes to these clowns who wants to jump on social media, always want to be right. And this is the reason why nobody takes these clowns seriously neither. Instead of trying to be right all the goddamn time, be logical. Be logical. If you're wrong, man up and admit to the shit. But crying about it is not going to change the fact. Oh, deep down in my heart, you know that I'm right. Because I always want to be right. That shit don't fly. And this is the reason why I would constantly get picked to do seminars and teach men in the ways of how they could avoid certain situations I've been through before you. And what's crazy about it is Big Punk XXX has to beg to do interviews. While the rest of us, we don't even have to be asked. We get requested. And that's even more embarrassing than anything. So please, Big J XXX, have several seats and you shut your punk ass up forever. You don't run shit on YouTube, so stop acting like and stop trying like you do. I'm out this bitch. Later.